New at 10, the 2025 citywide cleanup came to an end with the end of September. Tonight, this year's numbers were revealed before the City Council. Sanitation Director John Schaefer says the spike in participation was good this year. He says it was no surprise since the last few years were held on weekdays.
Since we've gone to the stuff during the week, it's progressively gotten more. First year we did it was 266 tons. Last year was 280 something. This year 358. So yeah, so we're getting, hopefully we'll continue to keep moving up.
Schaefer says they have some ideas where they can implement some changes to the system over the years, and they'll continue to explore in the future. He says Republic Services follows the same citywide cleanup structure in several other counties.